Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, from whenever, wherever you're watching this video from. It's good to see you again, and as always, we'll be continuing to build the Tantive 4. Today we'll be starting on package 4, which I'm hoping is more than just engines this time, but we'll know for sure whether or not it is. And I've already opened the bag, and dumping out all these pieces, and I'm starting to feel that it may be another piece to the engine. So if you'll give me a moment, I'm sorry I keep pausing the video, but I don't think you guys want to sit through me sorting all these out. I mean, it would just make the video way too long if I did it that way. So I'll be pausing it, sorting through all this, and I'll get back to you when I've have them all sorted. Alrighty, I've sorted them all out by color, and seems the colors we'll be dealing with are dark gray, white, red, light gray, black, and tan. So that I can deduce we're not just building parts of the engine, but I would assume more of the body design. So let's get right to it. Sorry it's been a while since I posted my last video. Life keeps me busy, or rather, not as busy as most people's lives, but I like to think it does. Been planning events, I've been doing more work, and just trying to make ends meet, which it seems to be that way for a lot of us. But we just gotta keep pushing through and traveling on. But I'm so glad to be back and building this. Lets me take my mind off things, and it lets me fantasize what the end result of this will be. So the first set of instructions builds this, which apparently goes on the back here, sitting just above that plate here. So it sits up against like that. Who knows? Also, there were a couple pieces that were left out from in the last set or the last bag. So I'm hoping I won't need those later, and if I will, oh boy, am I not gonna be happy. Hmm. See, does that sits there? That's supposed to sit. Oh, I forgot something. Of course I did. Me and all my thoughts just jump past. This piece right here, this little cutout, is supposed to sit right here. How silly of me. And it covers that little section here. So there's a gap between where did I put it? Oh, it's under here. There's a gap between this plate here, there's that gap, and then this sits right back there. Which I guess makes sense since this seems to be leading to the engines and the raised section and lowered section of the engine. And this is why I'm supposed to follow instructions. So sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to. But maybe it would help to look at the instructions. Let's see. That goes like that. So this is the upper engine that we will be building, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to expect on how they'll design this. But Lego always has a funny way of making you guess what it'll look like. I can't recall how many sets I had as a kid. I was always wondering how some pieces fit together to make the bigger picture. Which then I would sit down as soon as they got together, or I would sit down once the pieces were done, all set, and the set was built. And it's like, huh, how ingenious. I would have never thought to look at it that way. But I have been building Lego since I was a kid, and I don't think I'll ever stop building with Legos. Sure, they're expensive, and sure, it may be a while before my next set, but this is one of my favorite things to build. You know, some people like building model cars, some people like building planes. I don't have the steadiness in my hands to paint, or the patience, I would say. You spend hours and days on end building a plane, building cars, and then painting them, which I bought a model plane years ago, which I've never built. Because one, I don't have the glue for it, and two, I don't even know how to start building that stuff. With Legos, it's like minimum effort. All you have to do is know how to take one piece and attach it to another. And I think for me, I like it that way, keeping it simple and making some vast pieces of art with it. It seems I might be missing a piece for this, so it's probably slid somewhere. Oh, here it is. Just like that. That sits right there. This and here. So this is step 91 is that's kind of how it looks. That is, you know, if you told me that this was part of an engine, I'd tell you no, it's a wall. A good defensible wall of a burnout building. It's also flimsy. It's got to be, I guess, before it becomes sturdy. You know, I'll probably just keep repeating like a record player, but it's just a wonderful thing to build with this stuff. And some of the amazing sets you can build from them. I know I've built the Walker, and I think next year they'll be releasing some more sets. And one I'm looking forward to is the Arc 170, which is a set that I don't think has been around for a while. But the Arc 170 is the Clone Wars starfighter, like late Clone Wars. But it's always been a ship that I've wanted in my collection because of how, well, I like the way that it looks, okay? I think that's the best way I can put it, is that the ship to me is absolutely beautiful. And I think it's one of the few starfighters that has a back gunner, which is not something I think is shown in the movies. But I think it was implemented as a mechanic in the game, Battlefront 2, the one made by EA, which, again, love Star Wars, love the game. I just wish they hadn't abandoned it and actually contributed a bit more. I would have loved to have seen more villains in that game because in Starfighter Assault, there just doesn't seem to be enough. Okay, so let me take these here, these here. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna have to do some stickers here. That's gonna be fun. Okay, so those attach like that. These attach here. I'm sure by now you can start seeing some part of the engine take form. Okay, so you take the flat pieces, attach these hinges opposite of one another. How many? Just two. For now. Okay, and one attaches here. The other attaches on the other side. Oh boy, more stickers. It's gonna bug me if I don't get these centered just right. You know, I kind of messed up with the front stickers. So, like I said, sometimes this is tedious work and it bothers me that it has to be such. Just wants to stick right away, huh? Same distance apart. And it hangs off the edge. Don't want that. Come on, work with me. I'm debating whether or not I should pause it, and I'll come back to you once I've done this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, because I'm gonna be here a while. Alrighty, there we go. Stickers 1 and 4. Or, I guess if you attach it to the ship, it would be on the left side 4, right side 1. So, there's that, and on to the next step. So let's see what's next. Huh? The interesting way of attaching engines, I would assume, based on these Technic pieces. Okay, 3 times. But, you know, I kind of want to know if you have a favorite Lego set. Let me know in the comments below which one you enjoyed as a kid or which one you enjoy now. Some people have favorites still. I mean, mine was always be the LAAT clone gunship or the ATTE tank. Mainly because, Clone Wars was cool. Okay, flip over, attach these here. I think, and just like that. And now we build the engines, right? So one, why is one red? That's unusual. So two are these. One is gray. The last one is red. That is interesting. So it attaches. Number 4 is red. Number 3 is gray. And the other two are white. That is interesting. And it's probably going to bug me for the rest of my days. And more of the engine board. There we go. Attach the flame or the ion. There we go. So, top half of the engine. Still missing the cover, which is what I'm guessing will be the next thing we're building. So we take that. Flat pieces are always hard to grab. Come on, smooth it out. Just like that. So build that twice. I'm guessing the other one is a mirror of the first. Oh, oh. And then attach that. So it would seem staying upside down, attaching it so that the rods are like that. And there we go. Make sure that these pins are towards the ground, or rather the flat surface of your Lego, according to these instructions. Then finally turn over and attach to the top. Now the question is where to the top? Okay, so up against the plate. Gonna really have to press down here. Make sure she sits flush and smooth. And then the final stuff is to attach. Huh, did I miss something? I think I skipped a step somewhere. Yes, I did. That explains why I have so many pieces left with me. How did I miss that? Also, where did that? It would seem I had skipped. Oh, 94, and I'm at 106. See? This is why we follow instructions, kids. Oh well. Luckily for me, it wasn't a costly one, and I will not pay an extreme price for this. Right? You guys can forgive me that I missed a step. So, the parts that I skipped are these two and those two. So I hope you can forgive me. If you can't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But take this, flip over, attach to one end, and that piece to the other. I'm assuming both do the same thing, since they are both the same piece. And I won't have to pause again, because it's asking me to put on stickers. Uh, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, or it'll be a couple seconds for you guys, but it'll be a couple minutes for me. So be right back. All right, and we are back. That didn't take me as long as I thought it would, but it was still a struggle and still a sucker. Uh, if Lego ever decides to watch this, please just make plates with the images on them instead of having me do the stickers. So anyways, plate number or sticker number 2 goes right next to sticker number 1, of course. It sits at an angle. Then number 3 sits right over here, also at an angle. So these two are slightly raised above these two, and these have a sharper angle. And that will conclude. Oh wait, no. Final piece here. So this is a bag that seems like there's no spare pieces left over. If there are supposed to be no pieces left over at all, oh boy, am I in trouble. But that's the top engine board of the Tantive 4. That is in bag number 4. I mean, it looked like a ship before, but now it's starting to come together like the actual ship. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying. And I hope to catch you again. Sorry if I'm a little bit boring and monotone. I'm trying to work on that. And thanks again. I hope you tune in next time when we start building. I will assume the next engine board. Boy, this is going to be fun, and I'm pretty sure you'll never want to see another set of engine building video. English, I cannot seem to do it. Hopefully, you won't get sick of watching me build Lego engines in cosmetic designs. But if you do, thank you for tuning in and being patient. We'll see what we do after this set is done. Thank you again.